Why one page? One, it's simple. So the whole point is simple. A website, again, is important. It's great for your brand to have. When you get bigger and you have more time, then you can go out and you can build a more complex, more full out website if you want. But just as a coach and speaker, you're trying to start out, trying to get yourself out there. Don't spend all your time on this step. Again, I just want you to spend a day on this. Like whatever you can do in a day that is relevant. If you've done the other tasks before you got here, then this will be a lot easier. You don't have to go make a logo, like you already have one. You don't have to go pick out a bunch of graphics, you already have some, right? You've thought about your message a little bit, so you just type and enter those things in. Throw in a video. Like, just don't spend forever on it, but you need one, okay? So again, your homepage is meant to be it's like your online business card, right? It's a place where people can go and verify you, get information, find out some general stuff. It's not meant to sell, but it can have some selling elements, right? And so that's what I'm going to talk about today, is kind of how to make sure that your website isn't just like that digital business card, but it also has some selling elements. And that way that people do land there, they do end up in your system. Right? So I'm going to show you a few different examples. Some of them older, some of them more recent, but I'll show them to you anyway. Okay, so I'm here. I'm on automationmastery.net. So this is my current homepage. As you can see, is it fancy? No, because I didn't want to spend all day on it. Why? Because I don't really drive traffic here. But if people wanted to check me out, and I said, hey, automationmastery.net, here you go, right? And so it's really simple. I have a few buttons in the top, got a logo. I have a basic thing about the business. I have a small call to action that hopefully they can grab some attention here. How much more money and time will you lose to your business? If you're serious about automation, click this extremely bright button. And this bright button takes you to a scheduler, right? Like quick. Like again, if they're interested, serious, bang. And then they get here, they get into this system where they can schedule a time to speak to me. Okay. So that's first thing. So you should have some element in here. So some of the key elements is don't just have a warm and fluffy top here. Okay, have something that still grabs attention. Again, automate your business, master your destiny. That's kind of grabbing. And then how much more time and money will you lose to your business? Like that's a question. So I want to get them thinking off the bat about, oh, maybe there is something I should be doing. Right? Maybe there is some action I need to be taking. This is a problem. I should do something about it, right? So again, some of y'all are losing time and money to your business as you spend too much time, too much money, too many resources, and you need some help. Bang, here you go, right there, right? And then down here, then I start going into some other stuff, like stop letting technology get in the way and start automating your business. Some things you should think about: have your own tech team, evergreen automation. Like somebody may, what is that? So they read more, change the course of your success. You know, don't just learn, master. So again, these are all things people to think about and consider, and they can read on from there. The better question is, what do you need right now? So again, I'm trying to ask them and probe them with questions. That way they get to check out different products. So don't just throw a bunch of products at them, just spit it out on the screen without trying to give them some direction. I try to give them a little bit of direction, right? So now they got two different options. They read through this. They can check out the desk, which is one program. So they can go into Tech Labs, right? So this takes them to a traditional sales page, okay? This takes them into a sales page, or they go back here again. They read through this, then they end back at my scheduler, right? So again, they get options. If they need to contact me, so again, the contact info is down here, right? It's here. Just email this number, or email this number, email that address, okay? And then if you want to find out about us, we're still here. So I still have an about section right here. If you have portfolio work, you can also put this somewhere on this page or at the About Us. And what I did was I put a few options in the top, okay? Simple, right? About. If you want to learn about us, click it and it just scrolls down, right? So I did a scrolling menu instead of doing it on separate pages. It's quicker. It's faster for you. It's also a lot of less lag on navigating through your site, so you don't have to transfer and go through pages. It's not reloading another page. It just simply goes to another spot on that page, so it's quicker, right? So it's a lot more instantaneous. I also over here have a bot, which is kind of an extra feature Don't worry about that just yet, but I do have a bot on here. So if somebody wants to chat and get some of the same direction over here in this bot, they get this option. So they can click through this bot and go through and then answer the questions and pick some options here, right? So that's also an option as well. Okay, so that's the anatomy of my homepage. I'm probably going to go through and then I got to make some tweaks and changes as things go on and go forward. I'll come back to it. But this is not the highest revenue producing thing in my business, right? Like it's not where most of my attention should be all the time. So I set it up. It's basic. You know, I may jazz it up a little bit more, but ultimately I like it as it is right now. Like it's good enough right now. I know some extra skills since I originally built it. So that's why I'm saying I can go back and change it now because I know more than I did then. But it works. Okay, it works. So that's one example. I have this other brand, the New Future Builder brand. That was my older brand where I did motivational stuff. I mean, I still do some things on YouTube every week. So feel free to check that out if you want. But that's more motivational, just kind of something I love to do. So, you know, I just do it. Okay, so it's kind of there. A lot more basic, right? In that I don't have the menu. Again, I just have the tagline at the top. The future is happening every moment. So again, I kind of have that headline. Again, I have a link like early that takes them into my meeting system. Okay. So again, that's another way for me to get them in. At some point in time, I have an idea of a lead magnet that I'll probably use here instead, and then still have this link to book a time as well. I talk about who they are. So here's the concept for this one. It's more like it's kind of like a sales page that's formatted in a way of a homepage, as in I still get a headline. I identify who they are, which is the anatomy of a sales page, like what their problems are, how I can help solve that problem next, who I am, and then, you know, down here just kind of goes into a contact us, right? But there's a time to build. Again, all the same link takes them to a booking page, right? I then get them into a process where they can get into an automated scheduler and get on my calendar if they want. Okay, so it still has a system. So I have the bio. People like to have bios as speakers, so there's still the section for that, right? You still talk about your services a little bit, but again, so you want to streamline it. You want to make it simple. Make people not get lost. Give them a little bit of direction. So again, you know, down here, I will likely at some point put some more info in the future, kind of add to it. So, you know, it'll get better and even better and even better. But right now this works. Like it works. That's the process. Okay, last one I'll show you. Again, bang, where did it go? All right, so again, this is a older page for a brand that I thought about doing, like I had started to do, and then I wasn't really feeling it at that point in time, so I wanted to make a shift, and that was prior to the automation mastery piece. I had this brand I was going to name Teku, right? So I was like, oh, you know, automate your business and, you know, software and tech, so Teku, right? So I thought it was cool. I still own it, so I mean, it's still mine. I can still use it. And I may somehow in the future, we'll see. But it's here. Again, it's another one-page website. Has an email address, number, and home, about us. It's still a scrolling menu, right? See, the element didn't change. It's still a scrolling menu, right? I can go here, build, automate, impact. I still have some type of head. I mean, it's not as strong as the other one. Get the tools, guidance you need. It's not as great of a headline, right? I don't even know if this link works anymore. But then it has some basic elements like about us. So it's a little more website-y, right? So I don't like it as much. I would probably switch up some things. So I would keep this component, just put it further down the page, and then put some other stuff up here. It's a little more basic, clearly. But it works. I have a contact area. Again, I got our contact info, a footer down here. Again, it works. I can go down here, about us, and then it scrolls back up, right? So it makes sense. And I get this link, you know, let's talk, and it should send you to the scheduler, right? I don't use this site anymore, but it's there. Okay, so those are the elements, right? Those are the elements. I personally use for this, I use ClickFunnels. If you want to access to ClickFunnels, want to try it out for 2 weeks for free. They do have a trial. Go ahead and text the word click 240-696-2009. Text the word click CLICK 240-696-2009. It just gets easy to keep saying the zeros. Text the word click 240-696-2009. I did not use the bot, does not come included. So y'all are like, Justin, does it come with the chat bot? No. ClickFunnels does not come with the chat bot yet. I think they may add something like that in the future. Right now, no. I had to add that separately. That is a separate function that I added on there. What I will do, if you decide, again, that you're being part of this and you follow the directions over at facebook.com/JustinMOfficial. You'll see the link in the description of this post. The winner for today, if you are chosen, I will help you by starting and setting up your one page website. So whatever that is, will I do every minute detail? I will at least get the key elements there in there for you. If you have content already, then I can add some of that stuff. But, then you can go back in and tweak after. But if you do win for today, I will help you with your one page website. So follow the instructions, facebook.com/JustinMOfficial. Must follow those instructions strictly. Otherwise, you will not be able to win. You won't. It's pretty straightforward. Okay. All right. With that being said, let's see here if there's anything else I wanted to point out. Again, if I go back over to ClickFunnels, trying to see if I had this open. Bang, I'll go back in the back end and edit the page. Again, I'm going to show you a little of the back end. I'm not going to show you everything. If you're part of Tech Labs, there's how-to videos on some of these things. If you are in Tech Labs, you can also access office hours and ask me some of the technical, day-to-day stuff or little detail things that'll help you out as a part of this. So yeah, again, it lets you put in essentially, text, and you can link the text, right? So there's a scroll function. So usually there's a couple of things. When you're setting up a link can either link to another page or it can link to a part of the page, as long as you define that part of the page. So again, there'll be stuff and resources you can ask me about that stuff here if you're in Tech Labs. If not, then just Google it, or whatever software you're using. There should be instructional videos that'll help you with this. I'm not assuming that all of you are using ClickFunnels, but it would behoove you, if you want to easily follow along with what I'm doing, you should just grab yourself a copy. Like, it's just easy. I like it. Once I made the swap, I didn't go back, and I still enjoy what I'm doing here. So with that all being said, let me see if I had any questions here for today, if I had anything live. Boom, boom, boom. D, am I going to go put the past stuff on replay? D, yes. Yes. Well, it will be here for up to the new year. So and I'll answer here for you. All the videos will be up on my profile, and the business page up through the new year. Otherwise, through the new year. Okay. All right. Otherwise, y'all, everything will be available inside of Tech Labs. So these replays will be as a part of Tech Labs. So that way anybody can join Tech Labs, and essentially you can get access to this. Throughout this thing, if you want a quick, simple thing to do, you want to set up a system outside of this challenge, I think you should have, each coach and speaker should have, text the word system, SYSTEM. That'll also get you access to find out how you can learn about Tech Labs as well. So go ahead and check that out. Again, that's system, SYSTEM, to the same number, 240-696-2009. All right, y'all, that is the task for today. Make sure that you complete your one page, only one page website. Again, don't spend forever on this. Like, there's a reason. Don't spend forever on this. It is not going to be the highest revenue producing thing for you, but it is a thing that is used to validate you as a speaker, as a brand, as somebody out there in the business world. So unfortunately, it is something that you should have in some shape or form. So your website should be in some shape or form. Your website could be a Facebook page, whatever it works for you, but get it done. Got one day, make it happen. No excuses. Do it. Just do it. Make your dreams come true. I can't say all that thing without laughing. All right, I appreciate y'all. Share this with a friend, family member, or a foe because they need this information too. I appreciate you. I'm Justin Morgan of AutomationMastery.net. Go ahead and automate your business, master your destiny, and maximize your impact. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be going over, let's see, social media profile setup. That will be the task for tomorrow. I'll see you then. And as you do each and every day, treat each day as a building block to a better future. Peace.